Welcome back to the MP Lab, everyone. I'm Dr. Tracy Anderson, and today I want to show you a technique I use to add a high time frame confluence to my lower time frame trading. We're going to be doing that with the MP Reversal in the TradingView ecosystem. Although I primarily trade in NinjaTrader, the TradingView and using our tools in TradingView allows for a nice, quick proof of concept before moving into more complicated strategies. And what we have on this chart is the MP Entry, the MP Strategy Builder, and MP Reversal. And I have a strategy here that is looking okay on the NQ 1-minute chart. I have a profit of, over the past 90 days, of $3,540. Drawdown exceeds that, which is not ideal. Quite a lot of trades at 586 with a 44.88% win rate and a slightly positive profit factor. But as I'm reviewing these, the first step I do once I have something on the chart that's at least profitable is I go back and I take a look at the trades. And first thing I notice here is I'm having these local trending moves. Like here, it took 1, 2, 3 losses as there was just a local downtrend on 1 minute. And how can I mitigate that? The best way to do that is by adding a higher time frame MP reversal. So we go up to indicators, we add a second MP reversal to the chart, come into my invite only, MP reversal. We add this to the chart, and the first thing we're going to do is we want to come in and we want to change our alternate time frame from chart to the 5-minute chart. Okay, so now we're set. So we have that on our chart, and we can immediately see that, yes, point in fact, this long up here, it was long. The 5-minute was saying, no, we're looking for shorts up here, and that long was a loser. 5-minute then proceeded to turn down and added 3 more losers on 1 minute. But then as we got down to the extreme, things started looking good. There was at least a decent amount of MAE, maximal, or MFE, maximal favorable excursion on this trade, and then we had a nice winner. And so let's add that to our strategy builder and see what happens with our statistics. So we're going to open the strategy builder, bring that over here, and this is the current strategy they're running, and my threshold A is, let's get back on our magnifier. My threshold A is for my long entries. This is a long only strategy. And I have my MP reversal. Okay, my first instance. So there are 2 instances. My first instance is the top one, which is the 1 minute. And I have that set at less than 33. But let's go ahead and add a second MP reversal. We got to get out of here. There we go. So we're going to come into threshold B, and we're going to add, I already have my second MP reversal loaded, less than 34. And let's add that long entry. We'll come down and we'll update our report. And our 44% win rate immediately changes to 53.45%. And just look at the curve as well. Okay. Profit factor jumps from 1.037 to 1.466 and a little over 11,000 profit. Okay, so a substantial jump, but most importantly, we cut our max equity drawdown in half. Okay, having over almost tripling our profits is one thing, but capital preservation is key, and that's what we've done here by ruling out. We've taken the trade count from well over 300 to 174. So basically cut that in half. And as noted in the statistics, we've cut out a lot of the low probability trades. And as we see on the chart, all of these trades that were up here, all these losers, they're gone. And so we're down in this area. We got a nice long here that was profitable. We took a little loss here, okay? And then a nice win. But one thing that this is another bonus tip for you, one thing I've noticed is that when the 5-minute, or really any of the MP reversals, get really deep, okay, that's really showing you there's a strong trend. And you want to wait for things to start to recover, okay? So if I monitor down here, that MP reversal is 11 or 10.41 at this level, okay? So let's come back into our MP strategy builder and let's see what happens to our current 53.45% win rate and 11,200 of profit. If we add another confluence where we say in threshold C, we also want to add the 5-minute MP reversal. That's what I have chosen here. But it must be greater than 12, okay? Now, note that I'm seeing this in just this one area of price action, okay? That's where I'm getting my idea from. But I need to prove that over a number of trades to see if it actually plays out. We can have lots of great ideas, but they have to be proven and backed up by statistics. That's what MP systematic trading is all about. And so, okay, does it actually work? If it is too deep, what does that actually do to the results over the entire course of these 90 days? And we turn this on for our long entries and our 53% win rate. We're going to update this report. Becomes 55.7%. Profit factor jumps up. And we've added almost another 2,000 in profit. So that's probably 15 to 17% gain in profit by excluding those lower trades. And then we can see on our chart that we have gotten rid of this trade, but we also know that we've actually gotten rid of, we had 174 trades, we're down to 158. So we've gotten rid of 16 trades, increasing our win rate. So we know that those 16 trades were poor performers, okay? And now we can look at our equity curve here, and we can see that we're seeing consistent profitability. And so you can do this with any time frame. If you're trading a 4-hour, you can add, if you're trading a 1-hour, you can add a 4-hour MP reversal. If you're trading a 5-minute, you can add a 15-minute. And again, this is what allows you to trade the higher time frame price action, but with your lower time frame MP entries. So I hope that's useful, and we'll see you on Discord.